It is true that in these elections, my support for candidates like Asue Ighodalo is absolutely 100%.
My good people of Edo State, una don't hear the wise decision of our brother Osahonohodi. This is what we are talking about. Going to school and get yourself educated for enable you to make right decision, wise decision for yourself and for your society. If we continue to approach life like this, our society will be a better place to live. Our brother here is called Osahonohodi. He has for once been a community leader and is working at the Department of CFO. Our brother have made a right decision. Kudos to you, my brother. Anyone who need a betterment for Edo State must surely support a competent candidate. A candidate who will work for the safety of the people, who will have compassion for the people, who will love his people. Asue Ighodalo is that right candidate that will have compassion and will work for the interest of Edo people. Our brother here have worked during the time of a government who empower Togris, who empower Agberus, that make increase of crime in Edo State. All those demons is what Governor Enoga Asue Obaseki is still dealing with. See, look at some of them.
Enter ABA office, they begin destroy. Tony Kabaka even try to stop some of the talks, but not destroy lawyers' vehicles. But lawyer, talk when you don't give Morocco, you don't give Akodi, you don't give how you want to control. How you want to control the dogs when I carry enter street, the talks. When I watch away Tony Kabaka, they shout, Barocco, who is where Barocco wants to take over as the chief thug of Edo State. You know, PDP they play gentleman politics. When Barocco started his madness some months ago, PDP do like this, they look at. Shebi don't cast now. When I watch this video.
So unfortunate.
When I see this boy when we have a blue cap and blue shoe. So when I go see another video where this boy for wear carry compassion.
Leave them. They catch one of them.
You don't listen to me. You want to fight for lawyers? Where they worry you? He's looking man and waiting. Sorry. Now it's painful because somebody shot there. One of us we are shot there today. So it's okay, my brother. Sorry. It's okay.
Yes, now. No, man, I leave out.
No. We are revived for New Year.
Yeah, you block it. Let me do first.
More pass here. They block everywhere. They don't block now. More pass here. Oh yeah. They don't block everywhere. More go up through.
They don't block.
My people, now don't use una eye see the kata wey lack of order they cause. Wetin create all these thugs and agberus inside Benin City, Edo State? Now, Oshomole government na empower all these agberu during his tenure. What Obaseki can't enter, it can't be big work for Obaseki. Obaseki they sanitize Edo State since the beginning of his government. And this our brother Osahonohodi, who need the betterment of Edo State, is the living witness of all of that. He can attest to all of that. You know the difference between Agberu government and a government who will maintain stability and order in order to benefit
in the whole of this politician.
Edo State. Let's listen to our brother.
Governor Godwin Obaseki is the only sincere person in all of this. Obaseki may have wronged you in the past. And let me tell you the wrongdoing of Obaseki. That is where Osinachi is coming from. Osinachi is my very close friend. He said, and I quote, when we discussed, "At the first, because I found you and they do not work rich, they not regard you now. Not be everything we go talk." Regardless of what, those who are angry about with Obaseki, it's not because of development. It is not because of road, water, or electricity. It is all about political gratification and honorarium.
My good people of Edo State, una don't see where the story they go. So the people who claim that Obaseki is not working, why is working? Obaseki is not good, why Obaseki is good? Obaseki is an Ogyamba, why is not Ogyamba? At the end of it all, you now notice that they are the real enemies of the land. Why? Because what they are carrying hate about is not about Obaseki didn't work. In actual sense, Obaseki have worked. Not that Obaseki is not paying the civil servants. It's not paying the pensioners. It's not about all of that. It's about their selfish interests that make them to be the original.
We must stop occultic killings
of the land.
Whether you like it or not.
May we open and shine.
Some of us have gotten some level of experience, both in community, in respect to land matters,
enemies,
community issue. I was number 2. You can't tell me what happens in community. When the governor said that if you must stop the war in the street, let's get to the Okailis. It is the truth. I won't deceive you. If not for the ban of chairman, CDAs, a local government chairman is not richer than a community chairman or even a community vice. When we were doing vice chairmanship, a local government chairman,
my people of Edo State, you hear that? They were selling people land to enrich themselves. All those demons are what Obaseki is still fighting until now. That now make people ignore people that is not Nene. They will say Obaseki is not working. It's not working because they are listening to the enemy who is selling their land. Look at some of the work of Obaseki. People of Edo State, a time has come for we to support our own. When you look at all these people who are constituting nuisance in Benin City, Edo State, they will not do this in their own local government because they know when they do, they can never enter their own residence and sleep and close eye. But they come to Benin City, Edo State to constitute and promote Togri and promote Agberu. that is causing mayhem in all the Edo states, all over Benin City. My people, let us resist them. They are the minority. The Bible says when you resist the devil, it will flee out from you. Applicable to issues like this, let's resist them so that they will flee to their various places. Let us listen to our brother Osakuno holding some of the reason why he made this wise decision to support Asue
I'm supposed to serve for complete 8 years.
as Edo State Governor. Thank you.
But when
and
it was 7 years,
section. Bye-bye.
I told them, I am no longer the vice chairman. The community should look for somebody else. If you are my indigene and you are watching me, dispute me, fact check me. If what I'm saying here is not the truth and nothing but the truth. So, Edo people will not understand. We will understand later. In the next 7 months, we will truly understand. President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan said, and I quote, I am the world's most insulted president. But when I leave office, you will live to remember the freedom you enjoyed under my watch. We were thinking that a human being can become a messiah. When people were decamping from PDP to APC, a marriage that was formed without a clear-cut manifesto, Jonathan said, and I quote, leave them, let them go. They will return back to us. There is nothing they can do to fix Nigeria. Tonight, when devil want to mess you up, it will make your heart strong. But if you're wise, the Bible stated very clearly, never you lean or depend on your own understanding. No man is a monopoly of knowledge. Tonight, this video is not to attack the former deputy governor, but to tell him the truth and nothing but the truth. People may be celebrating. Trust me, they don't love you. In a donut, you have not been accepted. They still call you Omobi. Members of the APC from the donuts calls you Omobi. Even when you are acting all in a bid to please the interest of some selected few in the northern part of our hemisphere, they keep the idiosyncrasy of Omobi as a basis to identify you. Believe me, I must not be old. I understand the game of politics. That is why, if you watch very clearly, I did not make a single statement about the activity that took place yesterday. It is not as if I didn't follow up. It is only a fool that runs into a conclusion without getting detailed and vital information from both sides of the divide. The All Progressive Congress have only one agenda: fighting to get public sympathy. And their actions is clearly a diversionary means to forget some key factors, which include, but not limited to, 1, political ordain, which involves the inability to talk to the people and to tell them what they are bringing on board if they eventually emerge into the seat of power. Till date, you've not heard from them. All what they are doing is to show you a camera where people are moving. It's either they come through conflicting situation or they remind you that there is a traditional court day that you must go. They are not doing all that because they love your tradition. No. They are doing all that because power is sweet. Since they do not have the competencies and ability to defeat the candidate of the People's Democratic Party, either through the ballot box or a direct debate confrontation, they need to create an unhealthy environment to either attract the federal mind for the declaration of state of emergency or to gain public sympathy. Edo people, I want to tell you some facts. That you've not heard, but I will tell you. From sector to sector. First, before I go to that, His Excellency, the former Deputy Governor of Edo State, Comrade Philip Shaibu, can never remove himself from both the progress of Obaseki administration and the wrongdoing of Obaseki administration. So if this action is a calculated attempt to say he was the one doing it, I was not among, it is not possible. It is not possible. It is not possible. You are part of that government. You are going to take both the credit and the liability. So if any person or group of persons thinks that either their action or inaction, they can exonerate themselves from both the progress and the liability, it is impossible. Now let's go from sector to sector. Our discussion today is going to be based purely on sincerity, fact, and intelligence. And if I say anything, you have the right to fact check me. And it's not about writing, hey, go your head, you're this. Fact check me and prove me wrong with facts. Now, let's start with land administration. In Edo State, land grabber will never love Obaseki. Community chairman and vice chairman, I will not remove myself. We will never love him. Because Obaseki destroyed my business. In the past, before 12 o'clock, I don't get 500,000. Where's the 500,000 today? It is not possible. Are you aware that Edo has been mapped till 2037? Every property in Edo have been identified. That is why in CFO office, they will tell you, unidentified parcel of land, site inspection. It is because you have an intelligent governor that mapped all your landed property and ensure that both the rata, the jetta, and the whole of lawyer in a contemporary society have access to a statutory right of occupancy. Nobody will say that they are not aware that a land is government land under Obaseki's government. They will never mistakenly issue a CFO to you on the land designated to be government land, a land that has overlap, a land owned by other companies that have been approved in the past. Areas in Obake Nevosan or Bayanto that happens to be government land and the Moshomole administration issued a CFO. That is the litigation Edo State government is facing in different courts today. Let's take an example. I bought a government land, and the Mushmole administration gave me a CFO. And Obaseki is coming to tell me there is a government land. I will accept. I will drag the government to court and follow them. That is the problem that the Obaseki administration is facing today. And subsequent government, because some people have CFO in government lands in those areas based on the analog process of CFO attachment on landed property. But today, it is just like your phone number. If you give me your phone number and your name is Ellis Ogowetiti Omorigi, and I forgot the name that I used to save the phone number, all I needed from you is to, please, I know I saved your phone number, give me your number. When you give me your number, when I put it on my phone, your name will show. That is how CFO is today in Edo. The coordinate of your property, when you put it into the state gazette, your name will display, your landed property will display. That is how Obaseki have been able to manage your lands in Edo State. Even if we still have pockets of problem in land-related matters, you will also agree with me that the Obaseki administration has been able to pull the hands of land speculators from taking over properties that you suffer with your hard-earned resources to secure. That is one, as far as land administration is concerned. Let's go to employment. In Edo today, quote me anywhere, apart from political ace enter, Adam Oshomole did not make a single employment in Edo. Apart from, that one and my brother, where they put on there. Same way they do exam, bring in really employed persons. Adam Oshomole did not employ a single Edo youth. Apart from Edo Yes Youth Empowerment Scheme. And before the expiration of Adam Oshomole administration, he disbanded them. As we speak today, Obaseki has created more employment than any governor that have ruled Edo State. Quote me anywhere. If you say I am lying, I will give you the names and phone number. Let's go to government details. Let's go and get those details from government. You call them one after the others. Those that have been employed, which include pensionable jobs in Edo State. Go and verify. As we speak today, we are having a very large academic library in Edo. A very large academic library in Edo. Obaseki came and said no. He demolished the library and came out with the minimum that is all encompassing, including a very well organized library. Somebody say, I will need to destroy a library and build a more. I will need to destroy a library and build a more. Ask those set of persons if they have ever visited a library to read in a single day. Ask them if they have ever visited the academic library to read in a single day. They have not. It is not possible for them to be there. In the past year in Edo, for those who have limited memory, we will remind you, Adam Oshomole created a billboard and said, thank you, ShopRite.